Hi Doug, Dave here at Shields Auto in Rantoul. We spoke this morning on the phone about the 2008 Chevrolet Colorado. So I wanted to send you this little video message here so you can kind of put a face with the name as well as take a really close look at this Colorado. Again, this is a 2008 Colorado LS. It's got a 2.9 liter, it's a 4-cylinder, so it gets really great gas mileage on it. Now on our inspection report, which I will be attaching in an email to you, it'll show you what we did to it when we got it in. I know we replaced the serpentine belt as well as put a new battery in there. And then obviously checked everything else, the hoses, the fluids, the plugs, everything has gotten checked out. The tires on here, to me, they look brand new. I don't see any sign of, any tread being worn off. The plugs are still on here, so we must have put new tires on there for you. Underneath the wheel well here, you can see there's no signs of rust or anything. It was maintained and kept clean, so the salt from the roads didn't start any corrosion or anything like that. Along to the inside here, it does have the manual roll-down windows. And then just kind of along the edge here, very clean. Down at the bottom corner here, there's a tiny little bit of rust. But as I run my hand across the bottom, I don't feel any rust or flaking or anything like that. So here to the inside of the vehicle. Obviously you got a CD player, all your radio controls, climate controls down here. In the glove box, it's got the owner's manual in there. And all your light switches, stuff here. It does have a rubber floor mats in here, which are nice for the snow to keep the carpet nice and clean in here. Now, as I mentioned, there is a burn hole in the driver's seat right here. The rest of the seats look great. No burn marks or any rips or tears or anything like that. Excuse me. And like I mentioned on the phone, I was a previous smoker. I quit about 5 years ago, and I can't stand the smell anymore. It doesn't smell like cigarettes in here at all. Another thing that always kind of points up a red flag is right here on the window sill. If there's any burn marks or anything on that, I don't see any. So it's really hard for me to say if this burn mark on the seat was from a cigarette, or if it was just something else that burnt the seat. That's the only thing I've seen in there. And again, it doesn't doesn't smell like smoke, and there's no other signs of it being smoked in. But that is on the seat, as well as these seats. Try and do this with one hand here. They'll slide forward on both sides, and then there's also a lever here where you can. Again, let me try and do this with one hand. You can recline these seats forward. So if you needed to put anything that you wanted to keep out of sight, behind the seats, there's some room back there to do that. So here's a good view across the top of it. No big dents or damage or anything like that. Again, to the back here, I would be almost certain that these are brand new tires on here. Again, underneath this wheel well, you can tell it was kept very clean. So along the back here, of course, it's got the topper on it. Here's a good view inside of the bed. It does have the bed liner in it, so if you are carrying or hauling anything, this will be really good. And it'll protect the bed. Excuse me. Protect the bed. Now the biggest flaw, I should say, on the truck here is in the back bumper. Looks like something, you know, hit from behind here, dented that, and there's some rust on it, you know, just from the exposed metal. Didn't really mess up the step here or anything, but there's this right here, and then also on the tailgate over here, it's really hard to see, but there's a couple real light dings in it, but those don't look like they've cracked the paint or anything. So there's no signs of rust or anything, which is good. And the tailgate still functions just as it should. You know, just minor cosmetic dents and dings on it. It does have a ball hitch here. And then around the side here, notice there is a little bit of clear coat peeling here, just from sun damage, I would assume. But this is just on the topper part of the truck. Yeah, no damage or anything actual to the body of the truck. Again, over here on this side, tires look great. They look brand new. Into the wheel well here. And then here's a view of the passenger side for you. And our front wheel well for you. This is a very nice truck here, Doug. I'll go ahead and kick it on for you so you can hear it start up. And then I'll run it through our tire tread depth checker just to be, you know, certain. And as well as checking the alignment on it. And I'll get that sent over to you. So go ahead and kick it on here for you. Yeah, it turns on, you know, no problem. Runs very well. This is a great truck. So I'll send all this info over to you here, Doug. And then I'll reach back out to you and we'll kind of go from there. Take care and thank you. Bye.